Hello everyone, it's Mark. Have you eaten? So I swapped to Tethren just to try out the armor with the higher rank pack to see if I'll still get one shot by these bosses. Hopefully I don't. Let me just double check what I have. Yeah, I have the armor. All the armors are correct. I have 52 magic defense, which I believe is more important for this siege than it isn't, and we have Tethren on. So if I'm still getting destroyed, we'll have words. But anyways, the How Fix also just dropped. I think they changed the reward distribution for the sieges. And then you can get Esprit Arte for the duels. Those are the main big points. Oh, and runes are now expelled by using Spectral Sight and Heavy Charge instead of just... so Heavy Charge essentially is back. You can use it naked without having to burn a rune charge if you have one. This is a good change. I didn't like how you were forced to use the charge when sometimes you didn't want to. So this is a little bit more of a better way to do it. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Those are the real big ones I've noticed. Obviously, it's not like that. That's the only thing there's bug fixes. There's other things too, but those are the main focuses. Nothing here. No enemies. I'm really not trying to fight enemies because I'm not going to get any EXP off of them. There's nothing to gain. So really this is just only a test to see how well I do with better equipment, essentially. Okay, looking at the damage I'm taking, it might really just be a skill issue. Yeah, and then we can just try out. No rune burn? Perfect. There's actually a lot of enemies here. I don't mind taking heavy damage as long as I'm not getting like, half my HP, 2/3 of my HP getting chunked off for one hit. They have multiple hits too, right? So if you eat 2 of them in a row, you're just done. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna be keeping all of my runes, or most of them, for the bosses. Yeah, the Reaper almost wants me to put attack speed on it, but I think cleave and armor reduction is simply just too valuable to go without. I almost wish it was like a 3rd slot. Oh, did not mean to pull, but that's okay. I was gonna expel one charge and then do it. It's fine. Oh, still alive. Okay. I should have just left them. When I think about it. I don't really need to fight these guys. I'm not getting anything out of it. It's not like the siege started either, so I'm not getting score. Since the reward distribution has changed, we're gonna be just going for S. Hopefully we get silly staff. Oh, and also Esprit Arte. Did I say Esprit Arte drops from the duels too? The Maestro duels. I don't know if I mentioned that. Now here's the real fun begins. I would say I'm gonna purposely take some magic attacks from the bosses, but I feel like I'm gonna eat hits anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. I'll just try to play normally. Alright, perfect. Good start. Conductor Benison. Yeah, I mean the damage is still pretty high. It's just I'm not getting like half my HP nuked. There we go. Okay, that was the last of the armor. Are they brainwashed? do you have to like hold it first? I'm actually not sure how this works. Where are you? Is that him? No, that's not him. Ooh, look at that parry. Ow. Can I pull my smite? Thank you. How come my rune's not being expelled? This archer needs to go. This it's too much. Yeah, my rune's not working. What is this? I think the triple bosses is gonna give me trouble still. I'm only honestly really surviving because of Conqueror. The fact that there's this many archers though is actually kind of evil. They kind of hurt. It's actually ridiculous. It's fine. I think giving enemies more damage is not a good way to simulate difficulty. I think especially huge burst damage. I think that's the one real complaint about having this. Now you could argue, say, you know, skill issue, all that stuff, right? I just think in terms of good design, you know, something like Dark Souls. I know this game's not trying to be Dark Souls, but I think the reason why it's so like acceptable is because the boss's burst damage is not actually all that high. It's you know, you take one big hit and then it's not too bad because they have to wind up do the next hit. Generally, you know, if you fight something like Malinas, you know, there's obviously exceptions to the rules, and some people feel strongly about certain things than others, but I'm more of the philosophy of if something is super hard, it should be fair. Like almost fair. I think that's the correct. I still can't tell if like I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage, but then also not at the same time. Like this feels way more comfortable than with Duolo for some reason. Which yeah, it's not like I don't think they have like a multiplier on. So I just realized I can't actually heavy tech and I have to switch my controls. Yeah, this is gonna take some getting used to. So I rebinded my controller, so I can now actually expel a rune. That was the conflict I had. Now I gotta fight these two, and it's gonna be. Oh no 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 no! Okay, we got one of them, I think. There we go. There's Petra. Oh. Alright, okay. There we go. That's all of them. Yeah, I don't think Duolo was the problem. I think just Tethren just feels way more comfortable to play. Conqueror is really a noob passive, I would say. Or beginner friendly passive. I shouldn't say noob. Okay, there's my S. Got my revenge for last time. We get Esper Dark. Are you kidding me, Dwellian? I don't know why that's part of this drop pool, but whatever. I know people have been struggling to farm Dwellian, so it's actually a good thing for them, but for someone like me who already has it, it's not that cool. Right. At the very least, I could still farm Espidarte on the duels, so we're gonna be doing that. I'm gonna switch to Navalha and Duello. In terms of fun, I still think Duello is better. I don't know what else I can do to get myself slightly more tankier than... I guess I can go Courage instead of Grace. I just want to use like something like Dwellian, right? Essentially. For my forget. I think the ship, there's like one over here. Let's go over here first and then we'll loop back around. But yeah, I think Duello is still more fun. Just Tethren is a little bit easier to use. I'm still on the same boat that ow, I messed up. I'm still in the same boat that Duello is essentially a weaker Tethren after playing it a bit. And this is even including the fact that it's ranked lower for me. The reason why I say that is because the dual Duello, the third spell of this sub-act, is very similar to Fellerst, and Fellerst is just better, in my opinion. There's one thing I think the duo does better, and it's the fact that it staggers more. I do think the second spell, while not very good, is still better than any of the other spells of Tethren. I think Tethren's two other spells besides Fellerst is not very useful. It's not... I think it increases stagger and I don't even know what the other one does. Like armor? No, that's not armor. I should probably honestly really check it. No, it's not this way. I have to go this way. I should probably double check it, but I remember using them and they were pretty underwhelming. You only really play Fellerst or Fellerst. You play Tethren for Fellerst and the Conqueror passive. Those are like the main ones in my opinion. I think Duello needs some type of survivability. Like maybe the dual can light. No, that's probably a little bit too strong. If anything, I think the second spell could give lifesteal, or it doesn't have to be lifesteal. It could be some type of healing, or like a shield or something. But I don't know if they want to put on the second spell because it might be a more multiplayer kind of spell. I think that's the intent. I can't even go this way. I'm very lazy. I'm just gonna TP over. I'm not walking all the way around. Anyways, yeah, I think the 10 is for it to be a multiplayer spell, and I don't play a lot of multiplayer, so I can't comment on how good it is there, but for using it naked here, like this, by yourself, single player, it's not very good. At least, it's not that it's not good, it's just, compared to the first and second spell, or third spell, it's like whatever. But otherwise, I think it's a fine pact. I think the passives are good. The bleed is quite nice. The, yeah. And then the animations are fun. That's the real reason why you play it. Alright. Now we're at the duel. I forget if there's one over there. There might be, actually. Oh, does the duel actually... The duel, does he actually have... Does he copy your spells too? Like your... I'm actually not sure. Like, does it copy the gun? I'm actually really curious. Why can't I grab this? Bugged? Oh, I think I know why. Wait, no. I think it's bugged. Oh, I'm stupid. I don't have the ribbon on. That's right. I was like, huh, can't do a duel. Why is that? Don't have the duel thing on. I think the fact that this is giving me armor is a crime. That would be realistic. There we go. I think for the context of the duel, it's okay. It's not like Karma does that much damage, relatively speaking. He's not a very hard boss. I do know people have some difficulty with her, so maybe I'm talking from privilege, but I don't think she's that bad. But the bear was way worse. Alright, let's play.
No manners at all. You will get your lashes now.
Oh, come on. Again? Supposed to have a defeat animation. No drops, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think I got any drops. What a shame. Either that or the thing is might be bugged. Because whenever I get a fragment for the armors, I don't see any message. The only way I know it exists is because Tolvacane is like, hey, you got something. And usually I do. I do think the clone does copy the gun. Which is actually really good. Can I think so? I'm using a Rake against the guy with the shield, so all sorts of ridiculous. Hey, I thought I was already rank 15 with this sword. Who gives? I forgot there was actually no sword here. I actually legitimately went the wrong way. It's fine. We'll just continue on. I think there's one more down this way, and then you have to like go all the way to the other side of the map. Not other side, but the like it's in your interest to TP kind of distance. Yeah, and then there should be one more on the right side. I forget if there's 3 or 4. I think there's 3 or 4 dual spots. Maybe there's more actually. I could be wrong, but I think from the main quest there's only 3 dual spots. So unless the other 3 have been given sabers, which are, I guess aren't sabers, but have been given swords, which I don't think they have. I'm not sure. Actually, is it down this way? Or do I have to go past the tower already? Yeah, it's past the tower. I'm just gonna TP. I've come to be a lot lazier. I think it's not a good use of my time just running around just to save a seed when I have so much. I say that today, and then the next day I'll be like, I can spare a little bit of time. Let's just walk. I don't want to use the seed right now. It's not a good use of it. Hopefully when the game launches, there's actually so many things to do that you just kind of don't want to TP. I have my doubts. I don't think you can fill a game with that much stuff to do. And if you do, is it really worth doing? And if it's not worth doing, why do it? That's the only real thing. It's also like, if there's too many different things to do, a lot of these... Oh, there's an invisible wall here. If there's so many things to do, then it ends up being kind of shallow. Like, one of the biggest criticism I have over like something like Ubisoft, their games, is they have so much things to do. It's just like, I don't want to do this, right? Like, you get buffs and stuff to do it, so then you're incentivized to do it, but then it's just like menial tasks, and you just go around, you know, collecting things or whatever the case is, playing dumb mini games. And then just like, I just want to get back into combat. That's pretty much my whole thing. So hopefully this game doesn't evolve in that. I think they were trying with it. Like, I think like one mini game is cool, right? Which is the what do they call it? What is it called in English? The airplane game. It's kind of like the one you play against with the avocado. Like something like that is, you know, every single RPG's gotta have like a card game / board game. Yeah, there's one here and then there's one over here. I'm gonna grab this with TP later, but for now we'll just fight these guys. Does this give a room? Oh, I have oh, look at that, it's so much faster now. Quite nice. Let's take our duel. Yeah. Oh, there's a chest there. Oh well, we'll grab it after. I think the intro being that long is pretty like that. Either make it a lot shorter or just make it so you can skip it. It's cool the first few times you see it, but then after you hear the same pull, it's like whatever. Oh, fuck. Anything cool? No Tova King quote, so I didn't get any armor at least. Okay, I did, but not the one I wanted. Also, does that mean I didn't get Esperarte? They fixed the visual bug, right? Yeah, it looks like they might have actually fixed the visual bug. Not the visual bug, but the one where you just didn't see your rewards except the room.
How can I do better?
Do I have Esperarte, like a fragment? Nope. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll continue on. There's probably just I'll probably just do the one duel over here. I realize I'm actually not getting a lot of EXP. Yeah, this is the shipwreck. I like how this one's noticeable, but this one isn't. The one up here. Yeah. You can tell this is a shipwreck. I think having a nice map indicator, like it doesn't have to be a flag or anything, but like, hey, here's a shipwreck, would be kind of nice. I also think the bosses should have icons on the map too, but that's just me. I don't know if it's just not on their priority list and then they'll do it in the future, or if it's like, hey, we want you to run around and explore and figure it out. But I don't think DE is very good at puzzles. That's not really their thing, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of their puzzles are nonsense. And there's no tutorial anywhere, right? So you just have to just know. It's like, I think Warframe is the biggest like offense of this. It's just all the tiles generally have like some sort of puzzle, but at least from where I was ever at, they don't tell, like you would never know there was puzzle or secret room unless you, one, accidentally stumbled onto it, or two, you look up a guide or whatever, like, hey, you know, did you know if you do this, this, and this, there's a secret room here, and you just get like nice rewards. They don't, like, you just don't even know they exist. I think the problem with like they should be hinted at more, like, hey, there's something here, you just, maybe you want to take a look at it, right? But it's just not a thing. I might actually end up doing a endless, maybe a siege. Like, I'm hesitant to bring Duello to the siege because there's still things in the farm, and it's just kind of like a waste of my time if I fail too much. I just realized I've actually made 0 progress on any of the new weapons. Some of the armors I've gotten, I think I just need one more piece of the dual armor, but I haven't got a single piece of Esperarte, I haven't got a single piece of Silly Staff, I haven't got a single piece of Light Quake, and then there's like the Fallen Odin stuff. I think for now I want to focus on just getting Esperarte and Silly Staff first, and then we'll move on to the Fallen Sky Tree stuff. I think there's that one, and then I forget what the last one is. It's like the 5th weapon. I just don't remember what it is. We did get Duella too, which is but I did not get anything. Wow, the drag race in this game is something else. I don't know if there's any more shipwrecks. Like, I'm almost tempted to try to like, okay, if I see anything that looks like a ship on the map, I'll go for it, but otherwise I might just save it for next time. Is this it? This might be a shipwreck, actually. Now, the thing is, I don't mind using seeds, but, you know, if you use like 6 a day, you get 1 back, so essentially it's 5 a day. Because I only play once a day. I think the seed respawns every 12 hours, something like that? I don't actually remember, but I don't log in like that. Like, I don't care enough to. It's not something to register for. But like, even if I did that, right, let's just say I get 2 seeds a day. I'm still using 4 a day, right? So eventually you will actually run out. And I always like to have a stockpile, just you just never know. For emergency purposes, but I mean, you can always argue, oh, what's the emergency? But you know, I always like keeping a stock, and it's not. Oh, I think they changed it. So if you pull smite on these guys, it doesn't work anymore. Or it doesn't stop the explosion. But yeah, you know, if you're using 4 seeds a day, you know, it'd probably take you like a week. Sorry, not a week. I can't do math right now. Like a month? Actually a month is kind of long. Not the best. Just grabbing that. Yeah, it took you about like a month-ish, around there. Maybe a little more than a month, but around a month to use up all this. I guess at that point you should probably be done farming. Is there a sword here? Oh, I keep forgetting to use this. It's actually not even a sword here. Oh, I just realized I'm using the ribbon for these tools, but I'm just lazy to switch. Is that why? No. I've been using a Rango's helmet with Duello. That wasn't actually the problem. There's no sword here. I'll keep walking down this path, but a little bit. But I don't think there's any shipwreck with stools. Did I really miss it? I'm like doubting myself. I didn't miss it. There's just actually just nothing here. We'll fight these guys and walk around for a bit, but hopefully someone's compiled a map. Because I only know it's a 3 right now, so maybe there's like there's any extra. You know, I could probably just figure it out. Ripple. That's fine. I don't care too badly. We'll figure it out next time.
Continue after.
Yeah, nothing new here. We just have the helmet. So I only need the chest piece. You get that from the duel. It's not a big deal. Have this. 99. Well,
Not a terrible court.
do you get more back per grab? I definitely use at least 3 or 4. That was 3. I got 1 back, so I should have. I should be at 98 instead of. Yeah, 98 instead of 99. I don't understand why. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining, but yeah. Okay, we'll save points for the bleed. So 3 and then 4. anyways, that probably wraps it up for now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys eat good food, stay fed, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.